organize a session on AI for Atmanirbhar Bharat, which is the most uh, promoting uh, uh, promoting topic for of all of us as well as in India also. So today we have our eminent speaker, Mr. Subhas Haldar, Assistant Professor, Computer Science and Engineering Department, Future Institute of Engineering and Management. So I request Mr. Subhas Haldar to take over the session and start his lecture on the AI for Atmanirbhar Bharat. So with these words, I welcome Mr. Subhas Haldar to start the session and continue this program.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Sincerely thanks to Dr. Ritik Dash. So, even Hiranmay Samanto and the Institution Innovation Council of Global um, Institute of Science and Technology for inviting me for this online sessions. So, am I audible to all of you clearly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, today's topic is AI for Atmanirbhar. Okay.
Yes.
So,
Yes,
this
sir.
topic is extremely relevant for engineer students because the AI is not only shaping the industries but also shaping the nation also. So in this session, we will understand that how AI can help the India become the self-reliant by spreading the innovation, reducing the technological dependency, and empowering your uh, m- uh, young engineers like you contribute the nation building. Okay, so uh, what is Atmanirbhar in if I can say about this uh, related to AI? So Atmanirbhar means a self-reliant India. So that means it does not means the isolation from the world. Rather, it means having the capability to design, develop, and deploy our own solution. So that means it's a self-reliant nation can manufacture its own product, build its own technologies, solve its own problem actually. So that means AI means artificial technology. So you are actually engineering students. So it basically will move or discuss regarding the technical terms or technical modern technologies, how AI play a key role because the modern tech economies are driven by the digital intelligence. So that means, so if India want long-term growth or strategic dependence, so we must master the AI technology ourselves so that we can dedicate our technologies for the nation actually. So Atmanirbhar Bharat means building a self-reliant India. Okay, that design, develop, or deploy our own solution across the critical sector. So, why this? It is crucial. Self-reliance is crucial because the dependence on imported technology create economics, security risks during the global crisis. So supply chains break the down. So long-term growth depends on imported technology, exposed vulnerabilities also, and critical technologies becomes uncertain. So self-reliance ensure the economic stability, nation security, even technological surveillance and intelligence AI system allow India to design the solution based on local need. So that means language and condition rather than adapting the foreign product. So that we always try to, our motto is to always try to accept the local need or language or condition rather than adapting the foreign product in respect of Atmanirbhar. So that means uh, if I consider this next part, the role of technology in Atmanirbhar Bharat, so that means the technology acts, AI means artificial intelligence acts as a self-reliant advanced technologies to enable automation, scalability, and intelligent decision making based on the as a backbone. So that means it enable automation, intelligence, decision making, large scale optimization, whether in the different field, maybe in agriculture, healthcare, education, governance, and AI helps to deliver the efficient solution at national scale. So diversity and resource management is very very important in case of role of technology. So these are the related to role of Atmanirbhar. So I will discuss regarding the AI applications, so that will help to make the your own solution, problem solution, so that it can help the build the nation. So first we are going to discuss what is actually who coined the term AI. Okay, so you already know that. You can see the picture of this person. So this name is John McCarthy. So John McCarthy actually coined the term is artificial intelligence. So what is artificial intelligence? So artificial intelligence is the science and engineering of making intelligence machines. So that means AI in broad field actually. So we have already know, we are the young generation, we already know about the AI, already familiar with it, because nowadays we are using different social media different kind of application which based on the AI actually. So that means it's basically a science and engineering of making intelligence machine. So artificial intelligence refer to the machine actually, and that can perform some tasks requiring human intelligence. And this include the learning from data. Actually, how do I implement the AI apps actually? Apps or any application, how do I implement? So need some algorithm actually, and reasoning, problem solving, perception, then language understanding. We will discuss different types of application, AI application, so that you can understand the how the AI involved in recent technology in our daily life. Okay, so AI basically is an intelligence system. Okay, and this artificial intelligence technique of getting machine to work and behave like a human, we need some algorithm. Okay, and this AI is a broad term, and we can think as a superfield. It can also divide it on a subsection also. For example, we have a machine learning, we have a deep learning, we have a right now we are using most of the part in computer vision also, natural language processing also. Most of the person working in industry for the developing the apps. So AI is a intelligence science to creating machine capable performance tasks that normally require actually human intelligence. So, how do I the evolution of AI actually come? Actually, it's a evolve from rules-based expert system. So that means I will give some instruction to the machine, and machine will work accordingly. So, AI uh, the evolution has been AI evolution has been significantly over the decades, day by day. Or for example, if in 2000, if the UI was working in simple application, nowadays total industry or our daily life, different kind of apps, totally evolved in the technologically in our daily life. So that means AI evolved significantly over the decades. Initially, AI system was rule based, but nowadays we are working with ability of big data, high performance computing, and we are also improve our algorithm so that AI move into machine learning, deep learning, and nowadays new term is come into existence. So that is such a generative AI. So that means related so many things, and this evolution has made the AI practical and powerful. So that means what is the core concept if I consider the AI system? rely on four key. But if I want to implement any application regarding artificial intelligence, so we have to need some component. One of the main important component is data. So that means if I have data, then we can write our algorithm according to that to perform some or to do some rule-based system or implement some apps also. So that's why data is one of the important component for artificial on any system for machine learning, deep learning, or if you want to subsystem, for example, computer. If you want to apply the computer vision, natural language processing, everything. If I consider the core component of a AI system, so basically depend on data, algorithm, and computing power. So and have some development knowledge. So that means the data actually is the fuel of artificial intelligence. If I have a data, then we can apply some intelligence power to this data. So that means algorithm provide intelligence and data is the fuel of artificial intelligence. And computing power enable the processing actually. So domain knowledge is ensure that what are the relevant works we are going to solve actually problem we are going to solve. So these are the four important component. All of you must remember that if you want to develop any AI related applications or then we can keep that in mind. The data is more important part because it's a thing like a fuel, and we have to develop some algorithm so that we can perform our own or we can solve our. All of you know that algorithm is basically to solve a particular problem. We already familiar with the C programming, data structure, algorithm also. So algorithm is provide the intelligence that how do I solve the problem, and the computing power enable the processing domain. And if I have a poor quality data, the performance of the AI will be poor. So that means that this is the key challenge. So that must be addressed regarding this four component. So we have also some. I have already used the term the AI, deep learning, machine learning. Actually, machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. Deep learning is also subset of artificial intelligence. So we have a data actually. So based on data, we provide some solution. We provide some solution that which whether we can going to apply the machine learning or whether we are going to apply the deep learning. So based on the problem, we will decide. So that means machine learning allow the system to learn pattern from the data. So we will deeply understand when go through the when we going to deep knowledge or acquire to knowledge regarding the machine learning, then we will be understand that what does it mean the pattern from the data. So that means any kind of pattern from the data without explicit formula. Machine learning, that is the purpose. So there are so many applications we can solve right now by using not limited, but by using machine learning. For example, all of you familiar with the term spam detection. We also know that we right now we are using any e-commerce site, for example, Flipkart, Amazon. So if I go for searching for a particular devices or particular item, so we will see that some recommendation has come to our existence. So that some the system will give you some recommendation. So this is the background. This basically one of the application that is such a recommended system. So that give us the what if you want to buy a, for example, watch, then the related if you are interested in mobile, so then the related information will come to your picture. So that means that will perform by the recommended system. So that is all of you familiar with this term. I think all of you familiar with the recommendation. The term is recommendation, and the AI is working background, that is called recommendation system. So spam detection, recommendation system, use fraud detection, use the machine learning. So there are so many other application is also available that can be solved by using machine learning. Okay, all of you are getting my point what I am discussing right now regarding the technology. If somebody will reply, then I will be very happy to know that you are getting my point what I am discussing. If someone, am I audible clearly, all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible. No problem, sir.
Okay, okay. So
Okay.
machine learning. this kind of problems solve. And deep learning also by neural network is a complex structure. I also mentioned that when we are going to use the deep learning, when we are going to use the machine learning, even when we are going to use the data science, that will be depend our problem actually, and the available data. So whether I have a structured data or we have a unstructured data, so that based on we can apply the machine learning or deep learning or data science. Okay. So basically, deep learning is also used for any kind of speech recognition, automation, vehicles, and medical. So these are the subset of machine learning. So AI technically, if you want to give the definition, the science of getting machine to mimic the behavior of the humans, and deep learning is a subset of machine learning that use the concept of neural network to solve the complex problem. And machine learning is a subset of AI, focus getting the machine to decision by the feeding them. So next is that is they are related actually, interconnected field. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning. So they are intelligence fields. So we are discussing regarding the Atmanirbhar Bharat. So that means we are going to implement some software that will solve our own problem, local, that will accept my local language. So can we can dedicate some apps or through our to the nation. So that means where we can apply, what kind of application we can develop by using artificial intelligence. For example, if I see the application right now which are available in our day-to-day life, that is e-commerce. So one of the sector actually, these are the actual field, healthcare sector, agriculture sector. So that means if I use the e-commerce, I also mentioned that recommendation engine engage the better your customer. Okay, so I already mentioned that if you want to purchase something, so then something like some product in your e-commerce site, then it will help to improve your relationship with the customer. They will capture the data, relative data. That means if you want to buy a headphone, or if you want to buy a, for example, mobile, then the related product might be headphone. Okay, or any electronics gadget that is compatible with the your mobile. So that means they actually collect your information, and according to their calculation, they find some relation that what kind of product you are searching in the uh, online for purchasing. So that means AI actually help in e-commerce site very effectively. Even if you want to communicate with the, right now we are do not talk with the person who over the telephone. So we have actually version but virtual assistant. So that means we can communicate through apps or chatbots. So improve the user experience while shopping online. So we use some type of technology. For example, natural language processing is used to make the conversation sound as a human, and we always understand that we are talking with an person behind the system actually. So it's automatic. It has implemented. We have some the assistant, AI power assistant, that will help us to clear our doubt, or they will have some feedback. Also, we will give some feedback like that. It will help us in smart purchasing. So that means AI use in different field. One of the field is e-commerce sector. So similarly, we have a nowadays we are using our credit card, we are debit card in online. Even we are nowadays we using the UPI apps also. That means there are so many fraud detection. You will see in case of if you send some mail to a person, then there may be smart mail. They will store some information by using some network security application. For example, cyber security you can use for this to protect the fraud detection or like that. So that means AI can identify the credit card user pattern. I reduce the possibles. So that is very important in case of strategies. Okay. So this is one of the application, that is such a fraud detection. Next, if you go for the higher part, so that means money upgradation of AI actually where we can use for the scientific purpose. For example, if you want to, all of you familiar with the Google Map also. So based on the research from MIT that AI use the combination of CNN actually convolutional neural network and another thing which is gap neural networks. So that means you automatically detecting the landmark road. Nowadays everybody using the Google Map heavily, so that means it will help to build your navigation also. So that means AI is your navigation. Even space exploration is also using in our sector also. So that means in smart cities, we can apply the artificial intelligence. Even we can apply the artificial intelligence space exploration also. So that means artificial intelligence and machine learning is the best way to handle the process vast amount of data. Okay, there are, this is one of the example where you can use the AI also, and even we have a robotics also. We all of you know that nowadays we are purchasing some of the product which are used have in our home purpose, but in our house actually. So you can clean our house and do some work without reduce the manpower. So robots powered by use the real time update the sense the obstacle in our, even you will see discuss that in automobile sector also, where we can automatically drive our uh, product. So it may be mostly used in our industries, where automatically you can see from this picture that automatically some robot doing some work to create some make some um, card automatically. Okay, so these are actually different sector we can use. Even we nowadays we are just using our AI for process optimization. That means it is very helpful in the industry actually. So now we all of you know that we can pull nowadays we just upload our CV in different company. For example, it has some 1 lakh CV has been uploaded by 1 lakh participants. So that means how do I segregate which CV is the most important CV for relevant for this job? So that thing is also used, and that is called actually process optimization. So AI can be enhanced by conducting analysis of data obtaining from the sensor, use to avoid the unnecessary breakdown association. So AI is also used for to segregate the document. Sorry. So process optimization is one of the application, and that thing is very important. So in human resource, okay. So artificial intelligence using the machine learning software, you can examine the application based on the specific parameters. So that means you can scan the job candidate profile, what I'm talking about, the resume to provide the recruiter to understanding what the relevant resume will be. So that is also, these are the different sector actually. And most important sector, that is healthcare. So that means all of you know that nowadays every, even we will see that by using artificial intelligence, we do some surgery. Doctor use for surgery purpose also. That means any diagnosis is done by using artificial intelligence, any devices. Okay, so we will also seen in healthcare industry, AI is used for the diagnosis of different kind of disease, because all of you know that if you understand the early detection of any disease, then it will be help for the patient or doctor also to solve the issue or recover the patient very education. So healthcare is very important. So detect emerging before they happen leverage. So that means really track the sign of the pattern, heart rate, blood pressure, blood oxygen, among others, and capture the volume of patient data, and alert the healthcare professional to timely allow the improve the clinical judgment for the doctor, and early diagnosis is help the patient to recover immediately. We also seen some robots nowadays using for the different surgery purpose also, microsurgery. Even we also seen in healthcare also. We also use the agriculture nowadays. It is very widely used the artificial intelligence all along in healthcare section. So, healthcare section. Do you have any idea regarding this? Have you seen this picture? What is anybody can say why? What is round moving one side to another side in the slide? Anybody? Do you have any idea? Any participant? Can you share your idea how they will help in agriculture? It will be more interactive. This kind of project actually most of the student project we will see in our college. Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This is actually a drone, agricultural drone, that is for surveillance purpose during in the agricultural sector. Yeah, I have seen some of our student has have completed this type of project. So I request our student to communicate with our speaker.
Anyone?
Any student
Thank,
who any
thank you,
student
sir. Yeah. Okay. This kind of drone application, even nowadays, student use to develop your own algorithm to perform some duration. So, in case of agriculture, we have seen so many things for AI used for identify the detect of plant leaf, even nutrition or deficiency in the soil. So they will actually capture most of the nowadays. We will see different kind of project regarding this agriculture section um, for PhD student also. BTech student do their final project in related to IoT devices. Even in agriculture, they use combine for the leaf detection also. Even we will see some of the agriculture from the picture that is in computer vision. So they will take some image of the particular leaves or particular area, and they can understand that what is the disease plant, what is the disease of the for the particular plant. Even that 1,000 acres field can be detected by drone also, and robotics. So any machine learning application AI where we weeds are growing. So this is very important. It means agriculture nowadays basically totally depend on in in advanced fields artificial intelligence. Health industry also basically totally most of the health industry depend on artificial intelligence. So I think these two part, my two domain of this application is very important. One of the application is for healthcare section. Another important sector is agriculture. All of you know that in industry the AI is very important. Most of the existing software is also updated with the help of AI. All the existing software and industry, all of you are familiar with the industry application also, because we are nowadays we are using the smartphone. We are using different kind of applications, and the students who develop their own apps by using AI also. And this is basically in gaming sector where the AI use for the development the interactive game. We even by choosing online we can play some game also. All of you are student from this young generation, they play game. So AI is product to uh, AI is used to game design and testing the improve the game release, different kind of game release. That is also. And we also familiar with the education also. Educational section when it enables the personalized learning, adaptive assessment. Nowadays we are just using the ERP where some student will show or upload their answer script, and AI automatically give the evaluate the paper also. That is even segregate the question paper, model generate the model concept. We are also familiar with the chat GPT. We know that if I give some if you want some information, you just query and they will give some idea that will help to understand in education also. And they improve their productivity. Sorry, they improve their outcome and inclusivity. So that means adaptive assessment is very, very important. That will help by AI. Even if I consider the governance also, that means AI improve the governance through predictive analysis, fraud detection, automatic application. So what I am discussing, these are the actually application. In automobile sector, we also seen in smart cities, we have seen that how do I AI is help in automobile industries and smart cities, for example. But we are using AI for the traffic control, even energy management and waste management and public safety also. I mean, it improve the quality of life and sustainability of the industry. Okay, even our smart cities. So even all of you are familiar with the social media. We use Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We already know that on Instagram, if AI consider your like and your account, the for determine what kind of you want to explore the tab. So that recommendation reel or video will come into existence. So that Facebook, in case of Facebook, AI is also used the deep text. So that means which tool the understand the conversation better and we will give some different language automatically. And Twitter, we use if you use some slang language that will be understand that this post is used trying to propagate or trying to spread the some harmful information to the society, so they can understand, and automatically it will give you some book also. So I already explained about the marketing, that means e-commerce site, marketing, chatbot, and home appliance is used. So these are the different kind of application we can see in the recent by using recent technology or with the help of AI actually. So here you can see that from the picture. So Alexa is used or any devices nowadays. We use smart cities also, smart door locking. Even we will see some automatic an application that will help to identify through fingerprint. These are the devices that is used for the security purpose or home applications. And so that means AI use in different field, even in manufacturing field, defense section, for the security purpose. So AI application in financial service also. So now what we are discussing, AI use in different application, but our today's topic is related to um, uh, Atmanirbhar. So that means why we are going to discussing this topic. So that means what is the government initiative for the artificial intelligence. So now I think you are already familiar with the some application. You are familiar with the definition or understanding that what is artificial intelligence and what are the different machine learning, deep learning, convolutional neural network, natural language processing, where we can apply, we can understand in them briefly also. But what are the application nowadays we are using artificial intelligence? Now, our today's topic is to Atmanirbhar. So that means I already mentioned that if you want to yourself Atmanirbhar to the nation, you want to develop some reliance, right? Dependence on import technology, create some self-reliant India. So here, the government of India takes up initiative. So as the India AI mission and Digital India or Startup India or Skill India to promote the research, adoption, and workforce development across the country. So what this means? So whenever we are going to research. We are going to apply the artificial intelligence events or some workforce development across the country. They have taken some initiative. The government has been taken some initiative. Even if I apply the AI in our field, and in our daily life, then what are the challenges we are adapting? So that is also very, very important whenever going to what are the challenges, what are the risks we will take. For example, we know that technology have a future, even we have a bad effect also. We all already know all of you are using mobile. So that means we are losing our reading capability. We are all of you are using for searching any information in ChatGPT or Google also, but we do not use our brain also. Even AI come into our existence, so that means many product can be developed very easily without help of manpower also. So that means we are reducing on end of the upgradation for our technology. We are also losing the human brain also, human job market also. But we cannot say that everybody should update themselves mentally, that how do I apply this AI in our daily life or daily applications. So these are some challenges include if there is if you want to develop some data, but is the quality of data or infrastructure cost we have to consider. And if there are any skill, that means whenever we are going to implement any application, so that means with the person should able to understand that how do I apply the AI. Even they are the actually skilled person, you are the engineers, so that means in becoming in future you are actually become a skilled person to the industry. So that means you are the young mind, you are going to develop some or apps or develop some software that will help in our nation also. So yeah, not only survive yourself, for the nation also. So that means we have to whenever we are going to take challenge regarding the AI adoption, so that means there is some skill gap. And we have to consider that whenever in algorithm anything, for example, if you want to detect your heart disease prediction or the healthcare section for any diagnosis purpose, for example, for heart disease prediction or liver disease prediction, if the prediction is wrong, then what will happen? Then that will lost our society, or the person will be killed actually. So that means the accuracy is very, very important. So that's why there are so many metrics we can use to measure the accuracy of the model also. So that means if I develop a my algorithm, so that is bias in algorithm, so that will is really, really, really a big challenge. And even regularity of issue and some other addressing the challenge the critical from the nation's action. So government have taken the initiative, and they have taken the challenge also. Okay, if you want to use the apply, so they that means we have to take some challenge. Hmm. Okay, for security, for startup system, or for mission, or any ethical and responsible also. That means the every person should be talented through the education. So that if you want to apply the any application, you must know the artificial intelligence. How do I use it? How do I apply it in our daily life? So that means training or reskilling program is essential for sustaining the India's AI ecosystem, achieving Atmanirbhar Bharat. Okay, so that means there are some future roadmap. So that is what is the aim of India to become the Atmanirbhar, and we can apply the artificial intelligence. So India aims to become a global hub for the ethical, inclusive and scalable AI solution across our sector. For example, I have already told you about this, the healthcare section, then agriculture section, defense also. Most of the you all know that defense is very crucial sector, sustainability and any governance. So that means any government related product, how do I use? So we have some ethical or responsible AI also, that is ensure the fairness, transparency, privacy, and accountability. And that will also build a public trust so that we can develop, or we are going to use the um, artificial intelligence. So this is the future roadmap, and artificial intelligence is a key pillar of the Atmanirbhar Bharat. Nowadays, all of you are already familiar with this term, that every field we are going to use the artificial intelligence. So if I use the strong policy or skill engineers or responsible innovations, so India can achieve through technology self-reliance. And you are the student, you are going to develop the future মানে apps, so that will help in our nation, and it will also uh, um, uh, become the, it will help also use you are the people also responsible for the Atmanirbhar Bharat. So that means your innovation, India can achieve the true technological self-reliance, Atmanirbhar Bharat. So we have some quiz. If you are interested, you can go through this question also. The who is the, as the inventor of the artificial intelligence? All of you know that, John McCarthy. Anyone want to give some idea? For example, what is AI? You can choose one of the option. Any student, if you are interested, you can go through this option and you can answer this question, so that I will be very happy to get your answer. Anyone?
Students, anyone respond?
What do you have understand? You can share also with me.
What is this artificial intelligence? Options are given. Just read it and answer it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Um, in future, we will go through this in details also.
Yes, sir.
That how the artificial intelligence we can use in your academics, in your professional life, that will help our nation. And I expect that AI is not just a technology; it's a national enabler. So that means with skilled engineers and ethical development and strong policies, AI make the Atmanirbhar Bharat in a reality. So thank you all for the for your attention. I hope this session actually inspired to see the AI just not a subject, but is a responsibility toward the nation building. I'll be very happy that you student are more interested in developing the AI, or interested to know about the artificial intelligence and broad sense. I hope all of you will develop some project in your mm, um, a project in your third year or fourth year, third year, uh, uh, by using artificial intelligence, IoT. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
that will help you to understand. Okay,
Yes, sir.
thank you
Of
all.
course, sir. Hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr.
This is
Das.
Hiranand this side. Thank you, sir, for this insightful presentation. Hope our students have been through a rigorous study about what is AI and what are the applications, as well as Atmanirbhar Bharat. And I once again thanks Mr. Subhas Hallar for the nice presentation. Thank you, sir. Thank you for getting
Thank
the time to spend with us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you
thank you
very much,
very
sir.
much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much to getting this opportunity to